Umpisa muna natin punahin yung graphics nating bago. Ganda na ng
Nice.
graphics natin, ha? Mon Landayan is a god. Paginting natin numbers from that first set.
Dapat lang naman, 8th year na.
Oo na.
Well, as you can see, the numbers, ADMU having less attack point was able to win that because of what? 3 more blocks for ADMU and none for FEU. Although FEU had 12 block points. And on the serve, ADMU having 4 points on the serve. Kaya yung mga bagay na maliliit akala nung iba, like the serve and the block, has won Ateneo that first set.
See, lost a little bit of her lift on that one, so Ateneo will get the first point. But how about those 2 drop balls by Phil Kainglet in that first set? Yung isa galing langit na.
That's right.
Walang sumalo.
And also, the matchup with our setters, CC had 10 excellent sets while Ferrer having 13. Kahit malapit yon, what's good about Ferrer is that she had 2 attack points on that first set.
Pareho pa yung kanyang pasniki na natira.
And Valdez, of course, getting 3 attack points.
In a row.
Sunod-sunod in a row. And the latter portion which closed out that first set. Kainglet with 3 attack
Cassini
points.
falls down. Ateneo still gets the point. Cassini collided with Kainglet. And it's supposed to be the other way around. When Kainglet hits Cassini, it's supposed to be Kainglet who's gonna go down.
Well, actually, sinasalo nila each other. They were trying. That's how good they are, as yung character nila as a person. So, nagmukhang wrestling ng kaunti.
Here's Giselle C. on the setup cross court for Magsumbol. Ferrer has to attack once again. Dug up this time. C on the quick set. Uy, napagsak pa.
Still playable.
Here's Kainglet right now. And FEU is just scrapping right now.
And Vargas not in the best position for that back row attack. Sends it wide.
So Ateneo making FEU go all over the court for nothing.
Well, on the other side, Rachel Andak is with 4 attack points and Vargas with 3.
Here's Cassini once again. Vargas, C, Magsumbol.
Way up in the air for that hit as she gets the line.
And that will give Ateneo, that will trim Ateneo's lead down to just 1, 3-2. And now serving is Wenet Eulalio. If it's Fun Family Pizza, it's got to be Shakey's. Now listed as a guest player, ito si Wenet Eulalio. Lazaro, Ferrer, down the middle, Kainglet. Dug up by Vargas. C. Quick set. Magsumbol. Nothing Ferrer could do to stop that.
And you like Magsumbol because she has a very high vertical leap. Tapos yung wrist action niya mabilis. Perfect and lethal combination when you're a volleyball player.
Naalala ko sa kanya si Josephine Cafranca.
Kaya pag kita mo, hindi naman siya ganun kalaki. And yet, look at the angles of her hits.
But the same way that Cafranca used to play nung nasa
mabilis yung wrist action.
Yes. Here's Valdez.
Again. Yung communication nila with regards to defense. Wala pa din yung FEU. Medyo nagkakagulo pa sa depensa. And we've seen that in the first set. Ito, nangyari na naman dito sa second set.
Kainglet right now. Trying to protect a 1-point lead for Ateneo. Here's C. Morada! That one goes long. Was it touched? No. Looks like Kainglet might have gotten a piece of that, but the referees say no. So it would be Kainglet continuing her serve. 5-3 Ateneo. Second set, Ateneo up 1-0. Vargas double clutched on the reception there. Here's the set for Ho. And that block by Morada goes out.
That was actually read by the blockers of FEU, but they weren't able to close it. It goes out.
6-3 right now. Phil Kainglet. Here's Giselle C. On the back set to Rachel Andak. Is snuffed out there by Gretchen Ho. Here's Morada on the power tip, and Phil Kainglet arrived a split second too late. So Morada able to get the point there. 6-4 Ateneo.
This is what Morada brings to the FEU team. Na na-miss natin.
Yung hustle niya talaga.
Yes.
Dakis.
When you need the point, just go to Morada.
And Valdez will miss the line completely. It will be another point here.
Asking for a check, but no go.
And Valdez is seeing a lot of playing time.
But I guess they're preparing her for her main
definitely.
tournament.
Baka middle attacker pa ang kunin niyang position sa UAAP. Here's Ferrer. Here's C. Morada. Kainglet was brave enough to get in front of that one. Here's Vargas on the attack. Kainglet is there again. Boy, Kainglet showing libero-like skills now. Here's C. Magsumbol finally defeats Phil Kainglet.
Once again, Magsumbol way up in the air, and look at her action when she hits the ball. Alam mo, yung power nire-release eh.
Alam mo, masama intensyon eh. Pag nandun. Phil Kainglet almost lost her entire arm there. We are now tied at 6. Dakis again. This is all happening on the serve of Dakis. 3 straight points by FEU. Save, and a save by Dakis.
And Dakis just what?
Oh, Valdez gets snuffed out. Now it's Lazaro's turn to save it. Here comes C. Going the other way for Vargas. Oh, single block by Acevedo.
That's right, Acevedo. Perfect timing on that block. But commend Rachel Andakis from way nasa Moraita pa eh, way behind.
Ay si Lazaro nasa Unimart, nakahabol din eh.
Able to get to that ball close to the net, but...
Alam mo itong si Acevedo has found a way to use that new ball to her advantage pagdating sa service. That's another ace there coming from Cara Acevedo as Ateneo takes a 2-point lead into our first technical timeout of set number 2.
Mic test. 1, 2, 3. Mic test. Mic test. Mic test. Okay na.
Back with us here, ladies and gentlemen, at the arena opening day of the Shakey's V-League 8th season. Let's send it over now to Ivy Remulla.
Thank you, Noel. It has been a good first set for the Lady Eagles, and they have been performing very well, and this can be attributed to their good defense and correct execution of their plays. They must capitalize on the fact that FEU seems to be a bit disorganized in the first set and coming into the second set as well, and use more of their combination attacks. They're doing a good job with their blocking and should maintain their aggressiveness inside the court. Meanwhile, for the Lady Tamaraws, Coach Ness reminded the team that they need communication inside the court. He said that they need to think about each skill one step at a time and not to be in a hurry. Ateneo has scored twice on a free ball, and this is not acceptable. They have failed to correct all of their errors. They have been giving opportunity to Ateneo each time that they commit an error or fail to communicate inside the court. Back to you guys.
It's really more of the communication. Tama si Ivy para dito sa FEU. I mean, their offense is doing pretty well right now.
Yung defense yung movement. Kasi, it takes a while to get that flowing. Plus, ang mahirap when you have guest players inside. Diba? Nababago yan. As you see this last play.
Grabe ito si Magsumbol, ano? Was that Magsumbol or Vargas?
Vargas.
One of the two.
Vargas actually has that firepower.
Exactly. Tandaan natin, these are freshmen. So is this lady, Alisa Valdez, but she goes wide.
Well, so far, Ateneo having 3 excellent attack points in the second set. Magsumbol having 3 of her own.
That's
so,
true.
minatch yung buong attacks ng Ateneo in this second set.
Earlier during the technical timeout, Charo Soriano took Valdez to the side and was explaining something about the way she was attacking, and I don't know if that has been addressed right now. Ateneo getting the point there. So 10-8 right now for the Lady Eagles. Gretchen Ho. Again, one of the 4 freshmen before. Now they're 4 juniors para sa Ateneo.
Parang kailan lang.
Exactly. Nagulat nga ako as Gretchen Ho digs into this. Coach Roger Gorayev, who's actually coaching Ateneo in the UAP, was asking these girls to make a decision. Do you play in the V-League now or mag-OJT na kayo? Kano na sila katanda, pwede na sila mag-OJT. Incoming 4th year na.
But mukha namang they fix their schedule and they want to play.
That's
To
true.
play here in the Shakey's V-League, of course, and Valdez now on the line.
Well, it would be an honor, of course, to play for your former teammate who's now the head coach. Ito si Charo Soriano. Valdez. C. Vargas. Dug up by Valdez. Here comes Ferrer. Here comes Kainglet. Dig there. Oh, ayan na naman. Nakaalangan na naman. That cannot be Giselle C's ball, Eulalio.
That's right. So again, the defense of FEU, the flow in their defense, yung understanding mo who will get the first ball and syempre definitely second ball si setter.
Well, because it's the official ball of the Shakey's V-League, Eulalio was nearest to the scene there. And again, single block. Naku, si Cassini is really back.
Oh yes, and she read that well.
Walang tao sa net para sa Ateneo, tingnan mo.
That's true. And Rachel with that back row attack.
Boink.
Cassini sending it back.
Another 4-point lead here for the Lady Eagles. They're just ripping apart FEU right now. Valdez, sharp serve, dug up by Christine Agno. Here's Vargas on the top spin. Ferrer, Cassini on the quick. Ferrer keeps it alive for Kainglet.
Oh, and inintay naman ni ating second referee Pajarillo yung pagkakanet ni Jam. Medyo nainis na si Jam. Inintay mo ako magnet eh. Dapat continuous play na yun eh.
Well, 13-10 right now on that violation by Ferrer. And now, serving Rosemary Vargas. Para si Latigay mag-serve to. Halos dulo na ng court eh. Kainglet dropping it. Eulalio is there, setting up Dakis. Dakis off the block. Dug up there by Valdez. Dug up again by Ferrer.
What a save by Ferrer.
Here comes C. They go back to Dakis, and that is just a problem now if Dakis is in the front line and Ateneo cannot stop her.
That's right. As we see it once again, look at Rachel and Dakis use the blockers of Ateneo for this last hit. Just too powerful.
Right.
Yun ngayon ang kailangan i-address sa Ateneo. I think they have to have more blockers kasi nakikita ko almost single block every time. So kailangan medyo sipagan pa nila dahil ang tataas tumalo nitong FEU players.
Well, that's the one thing that FEU brings to the table talaga pag lumalaban sila. Despite the fact that they're all freshmen, the same training regimen from Coach Kid Santos and Nes Pamilar, yung strength and conditioning nila is like probably one of the best. A drop again by Ferrer. It produces results again. Boy, Ferrer is just getting away with it every time she tries it.
And again, no antidote still coming from FEU.
And Ferrer now to put it in play. Here comes Giselle C. Dakis. It is so hard to not mark Dakis, and that was a
and a check ball called against Ateneo. It was an outside ball.
Right.
Yun ang pinaglalaban ng Ateneo. True enough, but it was a touch ball, check ball. So point goes to FEU.
And now Giselle C. to serve. There's Ferrer.
Well, Noel, in the dig department, FEU having 26% equally with the same way with Ateneo, 26% in digs. Lazaro having 6 excellent points from reception and Agdo having 4.
Alam mo, I might call her by her Facebook name mamaya. Den ang pangalan niya talaga, di ba? Ito si Lazaro. Kanyang pangalan sa Facebook, Falcon Bridge. Baka matawag ko siyang ganun. Here is the attack. Again here by Kathleen Magsumbol. Boy, she's a powerhouse off the bench player.
And yun nga yun yung spunk na nadadalin ni Magsumbol. Why? Because